Hi, this is DOSBox Mom, and welcome back to Let's Play Treasures of the Savage Frontier. We're in the Kraken's new HQ in the Yartar. Just finished clearing out the Krakens there. This is the same building where we got our first assignment from way back in the beginning of Gateway to the Savage Frontier. There were a couple of text screens at the end of the battle, which unfortunately I wasn't able to record. Basically, we did find proof that the Krakens were the ones who had kidnapped the Waterbaron, and they'd been planting rumors to make it look like people from Triboar had done it. But there isn't anything about where the Waterbaron is being held. Since we've already explored all of Yartar, we're going to have to head to Triboar now to find him. So, let's get back out of this room. And I believe we need to, retrace the route we took to get in. Yep, there's that little purple squid, just in case you weren't clear about whose headquarters this was. Now, back onto the street. Since we cleared out the Krakens from inside there, we were able to rest right after the battle, so we can just leave town now. And we might as well go back out to that same west gate. Ooh, that's not the gate. That's the river. Training hall. Guards, salute the party as you leave Yartar. Okay. So it's been snowing, although, the map doesn't show the snow, it just tells you it's been snowing. Yes, we're entering Triboar. Be you from Yartar? A Triboarian guard asked roughly. Now we just came from there, but you don't want to admit that, otherwise the guards will give you a hard time. You may pass, but be warned. Yartar's invented a story about the kidnapping of their leaders as an excuse to attack us. Our peaceful town's now a dangerous place. Okay. So we're on the streets of Triboar. And the sign by the door to the north says, Triboar Stable. Daily, weekly, and monthly rates. Grooming and personal care. Our Jester can smell it as well as see it. City guards are using every inch of this place and bought every horse in town. Sorry, I can't help you. Okay. Sure some of that smell isn't the stable boy's sweat there. Okay. And there should be one interesting building up just to our left there. Hand-lettered sign over this door says, E. Smith the Smithy. Horseshoes, plows, tack, and harness. The smith is busily pounding on a sword at the glowing forge. Sorry, can't help you now. I'll have to finish these weapons to the city guards. Okay. Up the street, down at the end of the street, is the Waterbaron's house. No, not the Waterbaron. The Lord Protector's house, excuse me. We'll get back there eventually. And the sign on the wall here reads, Triboar Auction House. Fine war horses, Everland stallions, Yartar workhorses, young hippogriffs. Ooh, who would ride a hippogriff? Right, we have no steeds to bid on. All our horses went to the city guards to help the defense against the coming attack by Yartar. Okay. And we keep going down the street. And there's a couple things down this side to the south. Brass sign of this store reads, Triboar Jewelers. Fine gems and jewelry from Everland, Silvermoon, Tacoma, and Waterdeep. gems to trade. Okay, so basically if we had gems that we wanted to appraise, he could appraise them. But there's no need to do that right now. And we go south a little ways further. A wooden sign on this wall to our right says, Triboar Blacksmith, let us visit your ranch. You ranch. With our new Wainwright wagon and the only movable forge in the realms. The only one? Okay. Sorry, but the city guards have hired us to craft weapons for the duration of the war. I have no time for other work. Not that we're at war yet, but it'll be soon. Okay, and nothing further down this street, so let's go back up to the intersection. And if we keep going west, okay, to the south is the Triboar Inn and Public House under new management. I didn't know what the old management was. Would you like to rest for one platinum? No thank you. Not just yet. Sign on this door says, Triboar Weapons and Armor. Fine steel implements of destruction and self-preservation. Are you interested in weaponry? Ooh, he's actually selling. And it's the usual. Actually, the prices aren't that bad. You'd think his prices would be inflated due to the wartime situation. Nothing we need to have ideas yet, so let's just leave. And then if we keep going this way, intricate runes above this door say, Shrine to Tyr. A smaller sign below the door reads, adds, healing available to those who fight for justice in the realms. Do you wish healing? Maybe later, not right this minute. We'll go back to the intersection and start exploring the north half of town. Triboar Traders, everything for the adventurer. And let's just take a look what they've got. Okay, cloaks of protection +1. Yeah, depending on where you are, general supply stores will have the occasional magical garment. Well, Mirror Bar, where we were before, has better quality stuff, so we didn't need to buy that here. Okay, to our right is Scholar Wainwright, custom wagons of any and all kinds. If you came to order a wagon, I'm sorry, but we can't help you. My husband and my sons have joined the guards to defend us from the coming invasion from Yartar. Okay. And then straight ahead, end of the street, is Triboar City Guards. Enlist here and protect your home. For now, only residents of Triboar are accepted in the guards. Come back if an invasion comes. Yartar is far bigger than Triboar. We may need your help. Okay. Go a little ways to our east. The Dead Baron's Tavern. Okay, well, I think we might want to save before we go in there. Yes, we aren't going to camp on the street, sir. Yeah, you never know what you're going to find in a strange tavern. Hail as well met, friends. In order to enter the finest tavern in the realms, you must pass the simple test. One of your party must throw this axe and hit our target. Okay. Let's accept the challenge. The tavern keeper leads you to a target painted over with a portrait of the Waterbaron. All right, mates. Show that greedy Lord of Yartar what Triboar's made of. Who will throw the axe? let's have Eladan do it. Ah, you missed. Too bad. We'll let you try again. And so everybody gets to try. Okay. There you are, mates. One more blow for the Triboar. For the pride of Triboar. Come in! Come in! The tavern is filled with fine-looking warriors and beautiful women. The refreshments flow freely and are of fine quality. Uh-oh. Poxanarian, Teresa, and Josita fall asleep at your table. Suddenly, Josita wakes with a start, crying, "My money! It's gone!" All the sleeping party members are awake, and they all have the same lament. Let's take a look. Okay, yeah. Her money's been stolen, although her items are intact. Although, you know, truthfully, we could probably replenish our funds from the excess items. So, like, if I really were upset about losing half the party's money, which, say, if this were Gateway to the Savage Frontier instead of Treasures to the Savage Frontier, and we were that much shorter of money, I would maybe reload this from the save game just outside the tavern, but truthfully, it doesn't hurt me that much to be missing the money, so let's just leave and continue exploring. And it looks like it's dusk, as you can see from the darkening skies and the clouds. Should be some interesting things here. Ooh. This door looks extremely sturdy. It has a peak slot at its center. Knock on the door. The cover over the tiny window is pulled back. "What's the password?" asks a rough voice. Okay, now if you remember that note that we found in the Yartar City Guards barracks, we want to type in the word Northwaters. The Waterbaron's definitely being held somewhere here in Triboar, that much we know. Once we find and rescue him, we'll make sure Triboar never threatens Yartar again. Okay. So, we're now in the Yartar spies safehouse. Now there's a secret door right in front of us, but we'll want to switch to search mode first, and then go through the door. You search the small office and find a page of notes. You copy the paper into your journal as entry number 53, which we are flipping to right now. We're close to finding the Waterbaron. I know he's being held somewhere here in Triboar. How do these simple-minded fools think they can hide him for long in this hayseed town? The new areas in the northwest part of town are suspicious, and I plan to search there as soon as possible. The army of Triboar is growing, but still no match for us. The Lord Protector's mad if he thinks he can defeat us. So they have an idea where the Waterbaron's being held, but they don't seem to know who's holding him. Yeah. Okay, we might as well turn off search mode. It was safe enough in that room, but the areas we're going to, it's not going to be safe. usually. Okay, there's the Dead Baron's Tavern. I don't think we'll go in there again. Now, just south of the Triboar City Guards, there's a series of small houses. Those actually aren't a bad place to go rest if we need to come out from the area that we're heading into. We're heading to the secret Kraken complex in Triboar, where you cannot rest inside, but you can slip outside, rest, and then come back in. Krakens leap to their feet and attack the parties who pass through the secret door. And of course we went into this without saving first. We got Kraken Spy, Kraken Master, and a Bay Knight. That Bay Knight we want to take out first. Oh, wait a minute. No. We are not trying to attack ally. You don't do that. Okay. Time for a good fireball. Okay. That should be far enough away, I think. No, that's too far. That might work. Hope. Ooh. Ouch. Sorry, Elidan. Got a little too enthusiastic. I believe we did take out that Bay Knight. Okay, no, we didn't quite kill the Bay Knight. We'll take it shortly. Okay, no need for any further spells since all the enemies have been paralyzed now. Okay. Get rid of that thing right first. And we'll have him switch to his bow. And a little bit of platinum. And the usual stuff. Ooh, some more lucky papers. We'll have Pox take the lucky papers. And yes, so you can heal Eladan. Okay, I think we're just going to step right back out and head back to that residential district. And fix and rest, and then we'll head right back into the Kraken complex. Don't know if we'll do that after every battle, but especially after the first one, we're right at the entrance. It was easy enough to do. Okay, let's go across the room. And then to the south here is the compost heap. Room smells awful. Trash scattered everywhere on the floor. The trash is moving. Okay, so we've got Neo-Otias and carrion crawlers. Might be a good idea to engage them from a distance. The carrion crawlers don't have that many hit points, but I believe there is a chance they can poison you. Oh. Oh. Yeah, fireballs from across the room. We're incinerating the trash today. Carrion crawlers are gone. So hopefully the second fireball will help take out the rest of the Neo-Otias. Oh, two of them. Okay. Ouch. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, and that should be it. You know, I think we'll just go back out, rest and reheal, and come back in and finish clearing out the Kraken complex in the next episode. See you then.